Video, the presenter shows us three models of flying robots. The first one is big, heavy, expensive, and consumes a lot of power, thus its battery doesn't last much. This robot is able to use multiple sensors mounted on its chassis to create three-dimensional maps of its surroundings, using those maps to navigate safely without collisioning. The second model of robots is shown to be smaller and lighter, and also it uses cell phones as their processors, thus making them even lighter than the previous model. These robots are shown to be able to do complex maneuvers, such as picking things up on their own at very high speeds, or carrying packages around avoiding obstacles. The third model of robot, that is said to be inspired by the Beast, is even smaller, very small. Its size makes it also very safe, as the smaller the size, the smaller the inertia on a collision, and thus less the damage. These robots are shown to be programmable to do various tasks, such as flying information along with several other robots. They can also form more complex tasks, such as in the presentation it is said that they can be used to manage crops. They fly around the field, take information with all the sensors of the crops with all their sensors, and later make a map of the whole field, thus allowing the farmer to count his crops, check for diseases, and several other details they need to know. These robots are very complex and are capable of doing several tasks, but they do it on their own. They do not use a central processing unit or a central command. By their own sensors and programming, they are able to detect their neighbors, aka other robots, and thus form the formations they are capable of doing. The technologies used for these robots include several types of sensors, such as thermal, infrared, or just normal cameras, even lasers. They also use image detection to look for things in the environment if that's required for the task. They also use triangulation positioning. That's how they locate themselves with the maps they create with their sensors, and thus allow them to fly. They also use several types of processors. Like in the first model it was a built-in processor, in the second model was a cell phone, and in the third model was another built-in processor but very quite smaller. As computer science students, we could use these technologies to develop even more advanced robots. Maybe they could be capable of doing new things, such as delivering large packages, or even can be used to send food to remote places or medicine if a natural disaster happens. We could use these technologies to make more advanced flying vehicles, not necessarily drones, maybe self-driving mini planes, for example. And even we could, if you really put your imagination to work, we could even use them to make flying robots for bomb detection or any debris collection or rescue in any disaster.